I'm doing it this week, Zach.
Fine.
After last week's fiasco.
Fine.
And the millions of fans contacted us to complain about Zach kicking me off my own show.
You know, they prefer.
Do you know how many actual people I got complain about it?
None.
None, I didn't get any.
Exactly.
What's wrong with you people out there? That's okay.
Watch.
That's okay. I say something to him, and I get so much bullying abuse about bullying you. You kick me off my own show, and what's written? This was the best show I ever saw, ever.
You wait. All the comments are going to be like, why is Zach not presenting it?
Yeah,
They're
really?
going to be like, oh, who's this guy?
Well, let me tell you, you can shut your mouth because it's my turn, all right? Welcome to Talking Comics issue 18. I'm here with the, whatever you call this thing, and your host, Zach, and your host, Ellie, and we're going to be doing reviews again for you this week. What do we got? Shall I do? I'm doing my first.
Yeah, you first.
I'll do my first. But should we start off with something that you can't disagree with me about? Because you haven't read it. I think we'll do that.
Okay.
Well, let's ease our way.
I reckon I could disagree with you.
Let's ease our way into the abuse that I'm going to get. So I'm going to get. When did I become Italian? I'm going to get it. I've got Halcyon for you. Halcyon is a image book which is quite strange, actually. I don't know. Not many people read this, so I thought I would do something a little bit.
A strange image book.
A strange image book. Not well as. But let me tell you, the number of people that have given this their stamp of approval. You got Warren Ellis up here, and you got Mark Waid. I mean, that's not
Warren Ellis.
It's not written by Warren Ellis. The guy's written as Mark Guggenheim, I believe, and he wrote it with his wife. I mean, if you read the foreword at the beginning, he talks about how he worked with his wife to produce the book, and he kind of like says that it's kind of akin to it's not the same as The Watchmen by any means. Let me start by saying that, but he does say that it was inspired by The Watchmen, and how
it's lovely.
Yeah, it is very, very nice.
Very frank, quietly, like.
Yeah, it is. It does have a very nice. The artwork is.
Yeah, for an image book, I think that's
pretty good.
That's up there.
The artwork is really, really nice. The colouring is really strong, and the writing is really crisp. And if I was to try and explain what the storyline's like, I would say it's a mixture between one of my favourite graphic novels, Squadron Supreme. You ever read that? The original.
Yeah, I've read all that.
And I would say The Watchmen, I suppose. So when he says it's.
That's a good combo.
It is a good combo. It is a good combo. And the storyline is about what would happen if the world no longer needed superheroes. If they were just, everybody, peace had gone, across the whole planet. It was a utopia, and superheroes were not needed. Would they just drop all of their abilities and powers and just become normal people amongst society, or would they feel another need to try and do something else? And you've got like the Batman archetype character in here. You've got the Superman archetype character in here. So it's very much a Justice League kind of world that they've picked. Not so much the Marvel, more the DC kind of world that they've dropped in. And I can't rate this highly enough, to be honest. I really, really enjoyed it. I was really surprised. I didn't want to like it because I don't ever like anything that says.
Because you never want to like anything.
No, that's not it. I just don't want to like anything that says, oh yeah, this is based on Watchmen, because. I don't like it. It's cliche. It's very cliche. It's very cliche. And I just feel that, be yourself, do what you have to do. But really, they did a great job. And I wish that they'd come out of a second volume. I know I would pick it up. So have a try with Halcyon. I think you'll really like it.
We're going for an image double.
An image double. Image.
Who'd have thought it?
Who'd have thought it? Yeah.
All those people were telling us that you want indie books. You got them, okay?
Alright.
Stop you complaining.
Yeah, I don't think they call Image indie though. That's what someone else told me.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, I don't know what they...
Is Image now mainstream?
Is it? I don't know. Is Image mainstream? I don't know. Just go on, you tell them.
We have the strange talent of Luther Strode, which is again an indie book, but it's very Marvel Icon, because it is very Kick-Ass like. Like, it's got that same Kick-Ass vibe. And let's say Kick-Ass 1, right? Not Kick-Ass 2.
What's wrong with Kick-Ass? Okay, let's not.
We know what's wrong with Kick-Ass.
Let's not go there. Let's not go there. Let's just go.
It is. You've got that nerdy kid who can't catch a break, and he reads comics, and he finds in the back of the book like one of those ads like build muscles, like the little comic, and he signs up to it, and of course it works.
What, the protein shakes?
The protein shake sort of thing, but it works, and he becomes this
Hulk.
This Hulk. Man. Oh yeah, this raging beast.
Beast of a man.
Yeah, but it is. Violence. It is violence galore.
Right.
Like, it's just brutal.
Right. Why is it that this guy goes out to become a superhero?
He doesn't know.
So what happens?
He's not a superhero. I mean, He's like that. He's one of those kids who gets bullied.
Right.
He stands up to the bullies, but
Do you appreciate that? You appreciate that, don't you?
I do.
Standing up to bullies.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. And no wonder he likes these books. Kick ass. And
standing up to you.
why am I the bully? Why am I the bully? I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm getting blamed. Get on with it. Get on with it.
Get on with
I'm gonna bully you some more. Come on.
And he stands up to the bullies, and of course, but he stands up to them in a very brutal way because he's not in control of his powers. And then it goes like into gangsters threatening his family, and stuff happens to his family. Really gruesome.
What's the art
stuff.
like? Let's have a look at the art.
I really like it.
The art's really nice.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a more complex version of Chew.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's got that.
Chew with more lines.
Yeah, Chew with more lines. Yeah. Okay. I quite like that. Yeah. And on the back, I mean, you can see there's just lots of blood.
But I mean, if you're a fan of Kick-Ass, you're a fan of Kick-Ass 2.
This is a natural progression for something.
Yeah,
like
this is definitely a book you want to read.
Okay.
Out of the sky, his rockets ignite. Gets into battle like faster than light. Lord of the jungle, the hero who stalks. The beast call him brother, the goes to war. And defenders of the earth. Defenders. Master of magic spells and illusion. Enemies crumble in fear and confusion. Mandrake, defenders of the earth.
Here's going to be our little
Our little tiff.
our little tiff. So here I have Michael J. Straczynski's Earth 1 Volume 2. Earth 1 Volume 2. Did you enjoy it?
It was alright.
I really liked
not going any higher than
I really liked the book. I really liked it. I really did. I mean, obviously, look, you know, Joe Michael Straczynski. I said Michael Joe Straczynski. I'm getting my words, man. I really like JMS. JMS, I have to say, I like him. A lot of people have their issues with JMS, and they can't quite finish the endings properly of some stories. That's like a typical thing that I hear. But
there's a lot of comic writers that can't do endings.
Yeah.
Endings are a bit lacking.
I think as much as I was upset with Action Comics that week when I gave a rant, I'm kind of happier with this version, and I felt like the version that they had in Action Comics was a bad version of this, in effect.
I like how you edited out my part in an episode where I said, "What's the worst Superman story you've ever read?" And my answer was Superman Earth 1, Volume 1.
And that's because I'll be editing that one out as well.
What do you think of the first one?
I really liked the first one. I didn't think it was absolutely incredible, but it was enjoyable.
It was weak.
Why'd you say that? Why'd you say it was weak? What's weak about it?
It was just that. Oh, Superman. Oh, an alien. Oh, we should probably defeat the alien.
Yeah,
it was lazy.
It's a reboot.
It was a lazy,
it was a
lazy
reboot.
story.
He was a bit miserable.
It was Superman being a little emo kid.
Yeah.
Like, nobody cares.
I thought you'd appreciate that.
Do I look like a little emo kid to you? Is that what you're saying?
No, I would never. What's that? Oh, we got an audience. We got audience participation. Yes, apparently so. Apparently so. What can you say now? What can you say now?
I can't.
So you're being bullied by the rest of the comic shop.
I can't shout at
me,
them. Customers. Right? Goddamn customers.
The artwork in here, you can't deny, at least the artwork is excellent. Really? Wow, you're telling me you don't like this artwork?
You'll find pages in there that are out of proportion.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, I really...
It's pretty, but there are little bits where it's just like, it's alright.
Do you think you're just panicking it because you didn't like the storyline, or you actually really legitimately don't like the artwork as well?
First one, I really did hate. Like, I really didn't like. Second one, the storyline, it was quite good. It was alright. It was a big step up for the
let me tell them a little bit about the storyline, because we've been going on about it. I've said nothing about what happens. Basically, this guy gets infiltrated by a whole load of neutrinos, and he then kind of changes into some strange battery, if you like, right, where he needs to absorb energy to become more powerful. And this isn't really a new storyline, I might add, which I would have I'd have a legitimate problem with. I would understand if you had a legitimate problem with.
It's Parasite, isn't it? It is the old Parasite
story.
Yeah,
it's the old Parasite story. And he then finds Superman and sees how much energy Superman has and realises that he can suck him dry and become extraordinarily powerful. What's the problem?
I was really childish there, sorry.
What did I do?
Ignore that.
You're laughing at suck?
Suck him dry, yeah.
That's pretty
I know, right? I'm just terrible.
Where'd you find this stuff?
Wes.
Where'd you find
That's Wes the influence.
That's not good, is it? It's not good. Anyway, so he finds out that he can get a lot of power out of Superman, and Superman starts to be very concerned about the situation and finds a way. I don't want to give too much away.
He starts to be very concerned.
Well, he does.
He's like, oh, should probably deal with that.
So that's actually probably true. But he finds a way to deal with the problem by going back and talking to his computer. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fair. He goes to the Fortress of Solitude.
Fortress of Solitude and gets something. I give too much away the storyline. They just won't buy it. So, but look, I really liked it. You know, if you're a fan of the, I would say, old school classic Superman storylines, but with the additive that Superman isn't this like goody two shoes and is a bit moody and a bit not caring about anything, then you're going to like it. If you find that kind of portrayal of Superman pushes too far away from the original, then you're going to hate it.
If you want Superman to not be a Boy Scout and be a mopey little kid, then you'll love it.
Anyway, thank you so much, Zach.
Yeah, thank you for enjoying my
for being on my show.
my miserableness this week.
Well, you know, are you okay? You all right?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
You're getting there. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you would like to say before I push you off my show?
You should let me present more often.
I should let you present more often?
Yes.
No. What do you got for us?
We've got Walking Dead, Volume 17, and we're going to go out to £8 with a free ship on this.
Free shipping, £8, the latest volume of Walking Dead.
Cool stuff.
That is great. Great deal, so check it out, and you can find the link below.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'd like to introduce to you the most sensational comic book show in all of internet entertainment.
What is this, WWE?
That was the WWE talk.
Was it?
For the,
You watch WWE?
not anymore.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
Occasionally. the big events.
We did it.
Can you smell
What The Rock is cooking?
what the rock
Is
cooking?